Hello all. In SPPU syllabus, there is one course named Object Oriented Programming. So the details are visible on the screen. These are the course outcomes, and in this course, there is one unit named Streams and Files. So myself, Mridul Arkadi Abhyankar. I am assistant professor at PES Modern College of Engineering, and I'll be covering few topics from this unit. So the details are visible on the screen that I'll be covering the stream files, stream classes, and the file handling functions, and I'll be discussing the basic algorithm of the program. The problem statement is visible on the screen, that how to write the information to the file, how to close the file, how to read the information from the file, and so on. So as I'm saying the word OOP, uh, we have done multiple programs of C++, and the first line that we always include in our programs is hash include, right? Hash include, and in brackets IO stream, right? So we'll start with this line because the word stream is familiar to us because of the word IO stream we have used multiple times. So the hash, that means the preprocessor directive. This preprocessor reads your program before it is compiled and only executes those lines beginning with the hash symbol. So we can say preprocessor as a program that sets up your source code for the compiler, and it causes the preprocessor to include the contents of another file. So the word IO stream means input output stream, and it contains the code that allows a C++ program to display output on the screen and read input from the keyboard. So see, we always say that to work C out and C in, we need to include IO stream. So now you got the meaning that why we say like this. And and also we say that iostream is a header file. So yes, it is header file, and it should be included at the head or the top of the program. So the next point is what is stream. So C++ stream refers to the stream of characters that are transferred between the program thread and IO. So I can say that it is a flow of data, right? So stream, C++ stream is the flow of data into or out of the program. So it is like data returned to C out or read from C in, right? So iostream.h library holds all the stream classes in the C++ programming language. Okay, now looking at the diagram, I can say iOS class is the base class for all stream classes. Okay, iOS class is the base class for all stream classes. So iStream is a input stream, OStream is the output stream. So Cin will be the example of iStream, and Cout will be the example of OStream. So Cout and Cin are called as predefined input stream and predefined output stream respectively. Okay, then further division is if stream and off stream. So if stream is an input file stream, it is a special kind of I stream that reads the data from your data file, and off stream is a output file stream. It is a special kind of O stream that writes the data out to the data file. See, inheritance is heavily used in object oriented programming, right? So some classes inherit the properties of previously written classes, and the descendant classes that add on the additional properties, making them specializations of their parent class, right? So looking at the diagram, I can say if stream is a specialization of iStream, what does it mean? If stream is an iStream which includes all the properties of iStream class plus some additional properties of its own, right? So same thing I can say about offstream also. Okay, got it? Now On the screen you can see the word F stream. Okay, so what this F stream does, it represents the file stream, and that has capacities of both off stream and F stream. So it can help us in creation of file, writing information to file and reading information from files. Okay, so I can see that along with IO stream, I need to include F stream if I want to perform the file processing in C++. Right? Now what is file? See, file is just a storage medium. Whatever, we can store data or information in it. Right? So it is just a storage medium. So, there are some operations in the file handling. Um, Creating a file or opening a file using open function, reading file using read function. For write we have write function, and for closing a file we have close function. So first we'll discuss about how to open or create the file. Okay, so from where we need to open or where we want to create, so we have to give the path of the file and then mode of the operation. So this is the syntax where file pointer dot open in bracket path and mode is given. So modes are given on the screen. APP, that is append, so output sent to a file is appended to it. Then ATE, where it opens the file for the output and then moves at the end for reading or writing. Then in for reading, out for writing, and trunc is for truncating. Okay, so these are the modes that we need to mention while opening or creating the file. So on the screen you can see before namespace std, fstream and iostream both are included. File is the file file is the object of fstream, and using that object we have opened the student information dot text this file in out format. So out format is for write. Okay, so the file is open in writing mode. Okay, so this is the program where the my file is the object of fstream. Using that my file named file is opened in out mode, that is writing mode, and using just if and else we have checked that file is properly opened or not. So this and lastly the file is closed. So this is how we can check if your file is successfully created or not. Now we have opened the file. Now about reading the file. See, you can read the information from the file into your program using stream extraction operator. What is stream extraction operator? This is stream extraction operator. So using this stream extraction operator, we can input the information from the keyboard. See, usually till now, before learning about file handling, we used cin object for taking input from the keyboard, right? So instead of cin, now we have to use fstream or ifstream object to input the things. Okay, so in this program you can check file name is the object of fstream, and using that file name x is accepted here, right? So in this program we have opened the file, we have checked if the file is exist or not. If it is no problem in the opening file, then we are going to read the file using the fstream object, that is file name. Okay, and the one word you can see is EOF. EOF is end of file. So there are some error handling functions. So what is EOF is it will return true, that is non-zero, if end of the file has encountered. Okay, so like EOF we have another error handling function like fail or bad or also good. These are error handling functions. So these are functions. So end of file you got it. Okay, the meaning of end of file you got it. Now fail. Fail is what? It will return true if the input or output operation has failed. Okay, then what is bad? Bad is it will return true if an invalid operation is attempted. Okay, and good. So good is what? Good is it will return if there is no error. Okay, so these are some error handling functions. So this is about reading the file. Now writing the file, obviously here we are using this sign for the reading. So For writing, we are going to use this sign. This sign is what? Stream insertion operator. Okay. So same like cout we are going to use. So for the cout, we used to write cout, then stream insertion operator, and then double quotes. The same way here, we are going to use the uh, object of f stream, then stream insertion operator, and then in double quotes whatever you want to write. So you can observe in this program there is file name named object of f stream, then we have opened the file in out, that is write mode, then using if else we have checked the file is created properly or not, and then look at this line. This line is important. File name then stream insertion operator, and then in double quotes hello happy learning. So hello happy learning is that will be visible on the console. Okay, and after that file is closed. So this is how we can write to the file. Now you'll say ki ma'am, okay, uh, this is related to reading or writing one line, but if I want to write a block of data, or if I want to write a fixed number of bytes from the specific memory location. Okay, so the next slide, these are the syntax. Okay, where if we want to read or write the block of the memory data, or if we want to read or write the fixed number of bytes from the specific memory location, okay, that time we can use this uh, syntax. Okay, so now you'll say ma'am, why binary files? Okay, so if I compare the binary file with text file, okay, the binary files are used when we create databases consisting of records. So as I'm saying records will be collection of heterogeneous data, right? So I will need more storage space. So what binary file will do? Binary file will help to optimize the storage space. Okay, so obviously optimization of storage space is done, so file IO would be faster compared to text file, right? So this is the reason why I'm saying binary file should be used. And for binary file, for input and output we use write and read functions. Okay, so focus on the screen. If fin dot read, so what is fin? Fin is, we are assuming that we have declared the input stream named fin. So fin dot read means it is the function call that is invoked by fin object, right? Then there is char star ampersand s, that means char star ampersand object. This is the typecasting of and object into a character pointer. Then there is and s, so that and s is and object. This is the memory address of object s. Then size of object, that is size of s, so this is the size of the object that you are referring to, right? And what read function do? The read function is function of iStream class, which takes the struct pointer and its size, read the data from file into the object pointed by pointer, right? Sometimes it is a bit difficult to understand. So write, we'll take one more example related to write. So observe on the screen, if I write f out dot write, then two brackets, and inside brackets if I have char star uh, and variable comma size of in bracket variable, right? So if this is written, f out is what? F out is the object of type off stream. Why off stream? Because write. Okay, the function takes two arguments. First argument is what? Address of the variable, so the contents of which are returned to the file. And what is second argument? It is the size of the variable. So the address of variable is the typecasted to pointer to character type, right? Understood? Yes. And now about closing the file. So using the object of the f stream, that is f file name, suppose we are going to close it using dot operator and the close function. Now understand this, understand this. When a C++ program terminates, whenever it will terminate, it is going to automatically flush all the streams, it is going to release all the allocated memory, it is going to close all the open files. Okay, but it is always a good practice that a programmer should close all the open files before program termination. Okay, so this is about the file handling functions, and this is the program where read and write functions are used. So focus from here, as the compiler will start reading the program from main. We have student class, the S is the object of student class, then the offstream class is there, and the file is the object of offstream class. So using file, we have opened the aaa.txt in the out mode, that is write mode. Then using if else, we have checked the file is created properly or not. If it is created properly, we are going to read the data from the user. Okay, so we are asking user to enter name and age in the get data function. So we are, as we are using the database, we need the block of the data, so binary file, so we are using this syntax. Okay, then we are closing the file. After closing, we are reopening the file in mode. In mode says that I'm opening the file again in reading mode. While reading, I have show data function, so show data function will showcase the name and age, as again we are using the data base, that is binary file we need. So we are again going to use the syntax of read, and again we are going to close the file. So one thing you can observe here is we have offstream object as file. We are using, in this part we are using file everywhere. Okay, and for reopening, we have used if stream. So there are different objects created of upstream and if stream. So file 1 is used here for reading purpose. Yes, and for writing purpose, we have used offstream object file. Got it? Now the last part is we are going to discuss this problem statement, that write a C++ program that creates an output file, writes information to it, closes the file, and open it again as an input file and reads the information from the file. So we did the similar program in previous slide. Okay, that was similar program, but this program is included in your SPPU syllabus, where you have to develop this program, you have to code this program. So how we are going to code is, we are going to create student database. So there will be a class student, and we are going to have the variables like roll number, name, and marks. Okay, so we are going to accept the roll number, name, and marks in get data function, and we are going to display name, roll number, and marks through the display data function. Okay, as we are going to accept the user input, that is dynamic input, we are going to ask user total number of students. As the total number of students won't be 1, so we are going to need the array. Suppose the array is s of n, so student s of n will be there, and we are going to use the file to write all the data. So we'll be using the object of fstream, suppose that is file. So using that file, we are going to open the text file in out format, that is write format. Then we are going to write it using get data function and the syntax of block acceptance, right? Then we are going to close the file. Again we are going to open the file in reading mode, that is in mode, right? And we are going to read the data using block acceptance read function syntax. Yes, using the display data function, obviously member function, and we are going to finally close the file. Okay, so this is like the discussion of algorithm, the steps. Okay, so you are going to try this program um, in C++. Don't forget to include IOStream along with fstream, right? So yes, so you're going to try this. So for creating this program, this video, I have used the references the first book is Object Oriented Programming with C++ by Hanumant L, and second book is Object Oriented Programming through C++ by Balguru Swami. So I have used these two references. You can also refer the same along with my video and try the program. Yes, thank you.